Hey girls, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Nikki, and for those of you that are here for the first time, my name is Nikki and I am a certified women's empowerment life coach. I assist women in healing from their past and gaining clarity in any area of their lives where there's currently confusion. So if this sounds like something that you are going through right now, it doesn't matter if it has to do with a romantic relationship, friendship, family, job situation, or just internal turmoil that you're going through, especially if it has to do with anything that's happened in your past that has brought you to this point where you're just like frustrated, you're confused, or you're hurting, definitely reach out to me. My information is in the description box below. All right, so let's get into today's topic. As you can see, I'm like just kind of hanging out right now, just chilling on the floor. And it's because I kind of just want to just be in a more relaxed mood and just have a girl talk with you ladies. And today's topic is just explaining to you why you continue to find yourselves in the same type of relationships, because I hear this a lot, or I hear stories of women that have, friends that are continuously finding themselves in the same type of relationships. And they can literally come out of one and go into the next one, and it's the exact same BS that they're dealing with, whether it's abuse, physical abuse, emotional abuse, whether the man is not consistent, whether he just has you on an emotional roller coaster, whatever it is, that relationship is not providing you with what it is that you need internally to be happy, to be at peace, to feel safe in the relationship. And you're continuously finding yourself in the same type of relationships over and over. And here's the answer to that. Here's the answer to why this is happening, because it's not a coincidence. It has to do with you. And I know that this may be triggering for a lot of you, but like, we have to face what's the truth in order for us to grow and to get past whatever block is in our lives right now, right? So yes, you are the reason that you continuously go into the same type of relationships, because sis, if you think about it, you are the common denominator in all of these relationships, right? So why is it that you continue to choose the same type of people or the same type of relationships? I want to first say that your level of self-love and self-esteem is low. I will be honest. This is a major reason of why it is low. The way you view yourself, what you believe you are worthy of, what you believe you are capable of having in your life, the type of relationship, the thoughts of it are very low. So you may be someone that would want a loving relationship, would want a relationship where the man is giving you ample attention and he's pouring into the relationship just as much as you are. But there's something in your subconscious that has you believing that although you would like to experience that, something in your subconscious is telling you that it's not possible for you, or that it's not even out there, or that it's hard to attain. And so you settle for less. And so again, it has a lot to do with your level of self-esteem and self-love, and how you view yourself, and what you believe you're able to attract, and what you believe you're worthy of actually having. Now, a lot of times we get to that point where our self-esteem and our self-worth and the way we view ourselves is very low due to all of the relationships that we have gone through that cause us to now get to this point where it's just like, I'm exhausted and I just don't believe that there's anything better than this. And although this hurts, and although this is uncomfortable and it's causing me to cry and be in pain and so on and so forth, I don't think there's anything else. So this is what I continuously deal with. But something has happened in the past that has now gotten you to the point where you even gave that relationship an opportunity and you kept it going. And when I say that relationship, I'm referring to a toxic relationship. You gave it an opportunity and you kept it going. And so this is where you would have to sit down and do the work and figure out where this is coming from, where these thoughts are coming from, where you're feeling like there's not anything more than this, and that this is something that you actually have to settle for. Because here's the thing, even if you believe that right now there's like all the men are trash and there's nothing good out there, you still have a choice of whether or not you're going to date or just stop dating, or date and just date trash, right? So if you choose to continue to date and quote unquote date trash, then again, that falls back on you. So you want to take the time to figure out where is this thought process coming from? Why do I think that this is okay? Why do I keep going into these situations where I know I'm being treated less than, I'm being abused, I'm being talked down, I'm being abandoned, so on and so forth. Another reason that this is happening is because you don't give yourself a chance to learn from your prior relationships. You don't give yourself to learn, okay, what did I do in this previous relationship? Because we all play a role in every relationship that we're in. Whether or not the relationship is good or bad, we have played a role in that relationship, right? So what was my role in that previous relationship? What did I do? How did I contribute to this? And what can I do different going into the next one? How can I grow from this? What can I learn from this? A lot of us, or a lot of you, are going from one relationship to the next. Like, you literally don't give yourself any time to just be alone and learn from the previous relationship. So here's the thing. Say you grew up and your childhood was great and you felt like you were being loved and you got all the love and attention that you desired. And then you get into a relationship and they're all pretty good. And boom, you get into one that is like a toxic relationship, right? And that one relationship could be the one that is a domino effect, that starts a domino effect after that, where the relationships after that are trash. So now you have to take it back to that first relationship. What happened there? Where was my mindset? What was my thought process? How was I viewing myself? What was going on in my life? Like, what happened in that moment that caused me to stay longer than I should have, that gave him more chances than I should have given him when I saw the flags being thrown in front of me? What was going on in my life at that moment that caused me to continue to stay? And after you left, instead of taking the time to now heal and to now grow and to learn from that, you just jumped into another relationship. And so when we don't take the time to be like, okay, so in that previous relationship, prior to him being abusive, starting to abandon me, or being disconnected from the relationship, he was doing X, Y, Z. And so I know going forward into the next relationship, I need to look at these things. And if I see these flags coming up, I know what to do. I know what to expect. I know how to move forward. So when you don't give yourself time, you don't give yourself space in between, especially toxic relationships, when you don't give yourself time to heal and to learn from them, you're going to go into the next one doing the same thing, accepting the same thing. And sometimes it gets worse as you go along. So again, the first two reasons, self-love, and the way you view yourself, your self-esteem is very low. 2, you are not giving yourself time to heal. You're not giving yourself time to learn from your past mistakes, past relationships, and going into the new relationships differently. And 3, you are moving too fast, which basically goes with 2, but you're moving too fast. You're getting into these relationships and you're going in with no boundaries, no thoughts of where you're wanting to go. What is the purpose of this relationship? What is the purpose of you joining with this person? You know, what is the purpose of you spending so much time with this person, especially if you're giving your body to this person? What is the purpose? Where do I plan on going with this? You just go in and you go full throttle. You're not having these conversations. You're not speaking to him about where he's wanting to take this, what he's wanting, what he's looking for in a relationship, what his plans are with his life. You're just going full throttle without having these conversations. and you will end up in a disaster every single time. You cannot be afraid to speak up. You cannot be afraid to ask questions. And I know a lot of women are so afraid to ask men, like, hey, what is it that you're looking for? You know what I mean? What's your plans? You can, just have a and it's not going in interviewing this man, but just have a conversation and find out where he's wanting to take his life. Just like you talk to your girlfriends and, you're asking her, like, girl, what you been up to? Or what's your plans and this, that. You can do the same thing with him. You can just let that conversation flow, and don't be afraid to ask these questions, because at the end of the day, sis, this is your life. This is your life. And then every time you go into a relationship with someone, you're giving them so much time, so much of your being, so much time out of your life that you will never get back. And it's like, what is the real reason that you're doing this? You know what I mean? Because like I said, you will never get this time back. So is this valuable moments that you're adding to your life, or are you just depleting from your life? Think about it. So again, don't be afraid to ask questions. Take the time to heal. Take the time to heal. Take the time to gain new knowledge. If you can't figure out what the lesson was from the previous relationship, seek out help. Seek out someone that can help guide you in this. Get yourself a coach. Hello, that's what I'm here for. This is what I do. But seek out the help that you need, gain a new knowledge, learn from your previous relationships, learn what you can do differently, because again, you played a major role in that relationship. Begin to love on yourself, sis. Love on yourself. And if you have to take time to just be alone and focus on loving you and building yourself back up, do that. Don't go into another relationship looking for the next man to build you up, or to build up what the previous man broke down. Don't do that. Don't ever depend on a man to build you up. Don't ever go into a relationship dependent on a man to help you to see the value within yourself. That's not what he's there for. He's there to add to you, sis. He's there to add to what you already know, right? He's there to add to the fact that, or to confirm what you already know, to confirm that I deserve this love. I deserve a commitment. I deserve loyalty. I deserve honesty. I deserve to be treated like a queen. I deserve to be complimented and told that I'm beautiful. I deserve these things. I already came here knowing this. And all he's doing is confirming it with his behavior, with his actions. Don't go in looking for him to tell you what you deserve, right? And so these are the main reasons why you tend to end up in the same type of toxic relationships. And ladies, if any of you are in a relationship where it's not healthy, where you're being abused, especially if you're being abused emotionally, mentally, physically, however, I need you to remove yourself from that, sis. Your life is priority. Your life is priority, not the relationship, not his feelings. Your life is a priority, and I need you to realize that. And so if any of you are in a situation like this right now, or even if you're not in a relationship but you're hurting and you're trying to heal and get past that and learn from it, and you're looking for someone to just assist you and guide you along the way and help you to gain clarity, definitely click the link in my description box below. Set up a session with me. Let's get to rebuilding, sis, so you can come back bigger and stronger. Until my next video, I love you ladies so much. Please take care of yourselves. Make yourselves a priority. Make your well-being a priority. Make your healing and your growth a priority. Until next time, I love y'all.